Should you spend money in Crystalborne? Like, money? Watch this video to find out.
Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10.
What is up, Pistol Nation, my friends? So we are about 40 minutes from the Battle Royale update that's going to drop at 8 p.m. Eastern. So I'm just waiting. I figure since I'm here waiting, I might as well make a fun little video. So we're gonna have this video up, and then I'm gonna make a Battle Royale video, so that'll be fun. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you go check out my last video for the giveaway. I am giving away a pack to a lucky subscriber, so go check that video out. Make sure you're entered, follow the rules correctly so that you get entered, and just you don't want to miss it, right? I'm gonna buy a lucky viewer a pack. So biggest question I want to ask is, oh, we have some news. What is this? Oh yeah, we got this new gear set. You know, should you buy packs in this game? Is it worth spending, you know, your hard-earned dollars in this game? It's I'm gonna give you my opinion on it. So it's gonna be a lot of comparison. First thing I want to compare this is to Final Fantasy 15: A New Empire, because Machine Zone also made that game. I played that game really hard. Like, I played that a lot. I played that for many years. Day one when that game came out, I played it up until maybe, I think I stopped playing that game around January 2020 of this year. So about 4 or 5 months ago, I stopped playing the game like completely. I haven't logged in Final Fantasy in like 5 months probably. And I spent some decent money. I probably spent like almost $1,000, and that was like the most I've ever spent in a game. Like, I probably spent like $1,000 in that game, which when you think about it and say it, it's kind of sickening. Like, it's super sickening, and it, like, oh my god, it makes me sick to my stomach just to think about that. But the biggest issue with that game was you would buy a pack, and then within like a week, the item would either end up being free, like you could get it in an event, or the item would end up being completely obsolete and like power creeped out by something else. I mean bad. I mean really bad. Like, and then the whole Dark World thing, making everything, all the money that everyone spent for that first year, completely useless, right? Because then it was like the Dark World dropped and it ruined the game. Like, it made everyone who spent money, it was just like your money, everything you invested in the game, your time and your money is gone, pointless, reset. I don't see that happening in this game at all, which is a good thing. I don't see how there's any way they could possibly reset this game. There are some things that are worth buying in this game, and then there's some things that are definitely not worth buying. The one thing I've noticed is like the experience. The experience is one thing you gotta watch out for. I think that is that's something that's going to get power creeped out, and it's going to be obsolete. So investing in XP is going to be really bad. And what I mean by that is there's already different types of XP, right? So we already have hero XP right here. This is regular hero XP. This is for heroes level 1 to level 60. Once your character reaches level 60, you can't use this hero XP anymore. So throw it away. It's trash. Aside from that, though, you know, there are new characters that are going to keep coming out, so you will be able to use your hero XP for that. you know, if you have it left over. But then once you want to power them up more to 61, you're going to need the super here, the super XP, right? So right here, hero XP super. So then you're going to need that. And then I'm not quite sure what level it is for elite. I'm not sure if it's level 70 for elite. I'm not quite sure. I haven't even looked into that. I haven't even seen anyone with characters that high. I've only seen regular and super. I'm not quite sure what level the elite is for. If you know what the level the elite's for, comment down below. But investing in just hero XP is just kind of iffy because, again, right now we have regular, super, elite, and then eventually they're going to come out with another new XP, and they're going to keep increasing our characters' levels, right? So right now the cap might be like 70, and then and you know, a month they might increase the cap to 80, and then 90, and then you know what I mean? By the time you watch this video in a year, I'm telling you right now, if you watch this video in like a year, and this game's been out for a year or longer, the heroes are probably going to be at, you know, maximum 150. Maybe you could get your character to 200 at that point, which is absolutely ridiculous. The gems, I think the gems are okay. The gems are used for a lot of things. They could change the gem currency, though. That's one thing to be cautious of. They could change the gem currency to something else, and we could get like another currency that's even higher than gems. I don't know. But so far, the gems seem okay to invest in. Infusion tokens are pretty good to invest in. They're not too bad. Again, I don't really see them necessarily changing yet. They seem pretty stable to last a long time. The silver seems pretty good so far. I always preach in my videos to, if you're gonna decide to buy a pack, look for a pack that has the most silver, because that's what you need. The silver seems to be the best investment in this game, I will personally say, because you can use silver for everything from ranking up your characters to upgrading your research to upgrading your equipment. Like, you need silver for everything. So I think silver is a great thing to invest in this game. Like, if you're going to spend money, you could spend money for silver. That's definitely worth it. What else? Oh God, the hero crystals I think are so bad. I think that the hero crystals are so rigged. If you don't spend money for the hero crystals, I think these packs like this, where they're like, oh, they'll give you 150 crystals to try and pull this character. No, don't gamble. The gamble packs are so bad. Unless it like gives you a guaranteed character, then it's definitely not worth it. Another thing is they do put out, like, they have been putting out a lot of new characters. Like once a week we've been getting like a brand new character, sometimes even sooner than a week. But there's one really cool thing about this game is, even though the newest characters are really strong and they have some really good abilities, they're not like super broken to the point where you need them in order to play the game, right? Like, there's a lot of fun events that you can participate in this game where you don't need to worry about PvP battles. Like, you don't need to worry about going up against a freaking whale who spent thousands of dollars in this game, where you only spent maybe $100, or maybe you only spent 20, or maybe you didn't spend any at all. Like, it's not to the point where it's that bad. There's a lot of guild events, which I think are really cool. Like, we have a lot of guild events. We have this, you have this guild event right here, which is good. You know, this lets you progress through the game without having to really worry about, you know, going up against whales. There's the bounty board. We get some bounties that are pretty good. Although there are some bounties, like the super daily bounties, which are, you know, you have to have certain characters, certain levels, which can be annoying at times. But again, I do like the diversity. I like that the game kind of makes you play different characters and not necessarily just dump all of your resources into like one or two characters, which I think is good. But then again, that's also like a money scheme, because it's like, oh my God, you got to power up lots of different characters in order to participate in these different events, which kind of sucks at the same time. But the one thing that like Final Fantasy did was if you were to spend money in Final Fantasy and New Empire, or even any of those like war games, those are so PvP heavy games. There's like no PvE at all. Like you can't just play that game casually because you always have the threat of somebody coming and attacking you and taking your resources. You don't have that threat in this game, which is good. If I spend $50 on this pack, I know that everything I'm getting in this pack is for me and no one can take it from me. Whereas in those war games like Final Fantasy, if I went and dropped $100 on a pack for resources, I could have a whale come and attack my castle and steal all my resources, capture my hero, banish my hero, take my hero and hold him for like 2 weeks while there's events going on and I need my hero in order to attack boss monsters or whatever, realm boss monsters, and I can't participate in those events because a whale came and stole my hero. You don't have to really worry about that in this game, which I like. Whatever pack you buy, like, it's safe, right? It's safe. You don't have to worry about another whale coming and stealing what you just bought, which is really good. So that's a big incentive that, if I was to compare Crystalborne with like Final Fantasy or Crystalborne with any of these like war games, I would definitely say Crystalborne's a little more friendlier towards spending money in, because at least you know that what you spend your money on, you know what you're getting and no one can take it from you. Like, everything you're getting is safe. The only thing you have to be cautious of is it going to hold value over time? And that's where I think a lot of people fall off. And if you're not familiar with these games, if you're very new to mobile gaming, if you're new to this type of genre of game, then they can get you. They can get you very easily if you don't know what to look for, because somebody might come in here and think that, this is a good pack. I get 75 crystals. They might drop 50 on this. And they're not really going to get that much value out of it. Or they might come over to this and be like, oh, Earth Day shard crystals, that looks cool. And they might just buy it for that, when, like, if you look at this pack for $50, this pack is complete trash. This pack is so bad. You get some legendary, you get hero shards. It doesn't even say legendary, it just says hero shards. Some infusion tokens, some rank up catalysts, which are okay. 64 million silver is good, but other than that, it's kind of junky. Like, it would be good just for the silver. I mean, if you couldn't find another pack, if you were looking specifically just for silver and this was the only pack that had the most silver, then that would be a reason to buy it. But other than that, like, this other stuff is just like fluff. It's just kind of like to draw you in and, get these new people. So I think it's, I don't want to like tell you to spend money, but I would say this: I wish I had the money back from Final Fantasy to invest in this game, just because at least in this game I know no one can steal my stuff. My resources aren't going to get stolen from me. Whereas there were many times in Final Fantasy where I bought packs and then we got the reset and it was like, okay, I bought all these heroes and now they're useless. And at one point, all those new heroes that I spent $100 on, like, I would spend $100 on a pack for like a new hero when Gladio came out and then Luna came out, but in this game it's different because you have to actually pull the characters unless you get to the point where they start offering these characters in packs, which is probably going to happen, which is why I suggest you kind of wait and don't do these gamble packs. Don't do the packs with the crystal rate up, because if you wait a couple months, you're going to see some packs where they're going to actually have the physical whole character in a pack, right? So right now, you see this Magnus guy, he's like the best new character and he's all hyped up. Wait like 6 months, maybe even sooner than 6 months, they're gonna have Magnus in a pack. Like, you could just buy a pack and you'll just instantly unlock him. So waiting is very good. Patience is a virtue in these type of games. The longer you wait and look for a good pack, you will be rewarded. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I'm going a little bit longer than I wanted to. Pistol whip that like button if you enjoyed it. Hit that subscribe button for more mobile gaming content. I'm just sitting here chilling, trying to kill time. I might do like a little live stream on YouTube of the Battle Royale. It's just going to drop in like a half hour. So by the time you see this, I don't know, my live stream might be up. We'll see. I don't know if I'm going to live stream or not. There's one thing I wanted to mention real quick. So if you go and we check, it says Battle Royale is coming. It's really cool. It's not based on your guild. It's based on one player. But one thing I thought was interesting, which I'm trying to test out right now, is where is it? It says, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I'm trying to figure it out. Okay, here it is. When a Battle Royale event begins, you will be matched on a Battle Royale map with 21 other players that are near your level and power. So, I don't understand how they're going to calculate this. And one thing that I'm trying to do is, it says you can toggle between your Guild Conquest map and Battle Royale map. But if you read this a little bit more, it talks about like your Guild Conquest and your Guild Conquest team. So I think that your power may go based off of your Guild Conquest team. I'm just testing something out. I don't know for sure. So what I did was I went ahead and I'm just going to zoom in over here just so I can show you something. Hold on. Let me just get to something that I can just attack really quick. Right here. So what I did was I removed all of my things, my instant teams, my teams right here. All these, I removed everything. And then for my number 1, I just put all level 1 characters. And I'm very curious to see how Machine Zone does this. Like, how are they going to go based off of my power to put me in a, you know, Battle Royale with similarly matched people based on what power? On our team's power that we have here. So if I put this at 56,000 right now when the event starts, does that mean I'm going to be paired up with other people who are in like the 5,600 to 100k? You know, because if that's the case, then I can just go and I'm going to go put my ace team in as soon as the event starts, because I'll already be in the you know, map, and then I'm going to have such a huge advantage. I'll have like my team, it'll be like 500,000 strong power, you know, going up against these weak teams. So it's just a little experiment. I want to see. I'm very curious to see how they go about this. Like, how are they going to calculate your power? And I did the same thing for everything too, because I'm very interested to see. So like for my bounty board, right? If we go over to my bounty board, I did the same thing. I removed all of these and I just have my one team with just all level 1s, because I want to see what they do, how they base this off of power. Because I think if they do it like that, then there's a serious way to cheat the system, and you can just put all level 1s, delete all your other teams, put all level 1s on one team for every single different area. I even did it for the campaign. Did I do it for the campaign, or let me see. Yeah, I did it for everything, yeah. So there might be a way to cheat the system. So we'll see. In the next video, we will see if it works or not. But I will see y'all in the next video. Pistol Nation, I love y'all. Make sure you guys and girls keep watching them ads, clicking them ads. The idea is once a month. You guys are probably not even gonna watch this long, but I'll repeat it again in the next video at the beginning. Once a month, I'm hoping that we could do one of these giveaways where I do like a pack giveaway once a month, you know, and just take it out of the YouTube money I get, you know, just to give back. But again, that's gonna highly be based on, you know, the YouTube money. Like if I don't get YouTube money, you know, like a decent amount, then I can't do these giveaways. So it's really all on you guys and girls, the viewers, whether you want to watch the ads, click the ads, help support the channel, because you help me and I'm gonna help you back. You know what I mean? It's kind of just trying to give back. So that's one thing just to keep in mind. I would love to do giveaways every month, at least one giveaway every month, and give like a pack away, whatever game we're playing. You know, we might not be playing Crystalborne next month. I don't know what we're gonna be playing, but if we're playing a different game, then maybe I'll do a giveaway for that. You know, Diablo Immortals comes out, maybe I'll do a pack giveaway in a month for that. When that comes out, depends. I love y'all. See y'all next video. I'm rambling on. Peace.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drip, yeah, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drip, yeah, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure